Good morning, crypto family. Hope you guys are having a great morning. So, as you guys see, we 8-0. I mean, we knew that we were going to eat this zero. We wasn't going to be sitting at 7 zeros for too long. And we're still ranked number 546. Position yourselves. I hope you guys position yourselves over the years. Now, I usually don't say this, but I'm going to say it now. Once we run up, and I'm not talking about a run where we shoot up to the high 6 zeros, 5,000s. I'm not saying 5 zeros, high 6,000s, but take some profits. But for me, on the other hand, I know a lot of you guys are like, man, I can't hold this token any longer. It's just, I could have gotten into another asset. And I could understand where a lot of you guys are coming from. But for me personally, I know what I hold. I know what I have invested into. And I will not be selling any of my Dogelon Mars at 5 zeros. Now, others, I got some in my eyes. Sorry, guys. Now, some of you guys might be like, okay, Brown gonna sell at 4 zeros. Don't take the actions that I take. I'm not gonna sell at no 4 zeros. You guys choose what you guys want to do. But other than that, though, we looking Gucci. Let's run this.
5%, 10 on every car that I own. Put the strike in track mode while I listen to Bone. Black on black 45, need another in chrome. If I don't hit you, then my bitch will want you walking my home. First flight to Jamaica, next one to Bahamas. I'm gonna win no matter what. God made me a promise. Just bought so much Dogelon that I just added 2 commas. I tell my son believe in himself and respect his mama. Make sure you get to your money, invest in yourself, and go follow your dreams. Daddy ain't who.
As you guys see, let's go ahead and make the page a little bit more bigger right quick. Shout out to Marco. He says, preparing for liftoff. And this is where we sitting at as this time, 6 zeros, 1011. Most people say that October and Bullvember is usually a great run up for digital currencies. You know what I'm saying? So how I'm looking at it is like this. I wouldn't think that Dogelon Mars would make a post in the beginning of the year stating a golden age, a golden super cycle. Now, we know Dogelon Mars has that Rufus wears that scarf with 3 zeros. That's potentially where we are going to aim. And you see, guys, we were already destined for 3 zeros. Let's make it make sense. I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. When Dogelon Mars came out and we shot up to 4 zeros, they already knew that we're going to touch 3 zeros, but we had that retracement. We had a lot of people, sold their bags. If you guys notice the holders, the whales, they have not touched their bags. They have not liquidated their bags. They are still holding. They have data that we do not have. They knew what is about to happen before we knew. What I'm trying to say is when we invested into Dogelon Mars, we were like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to high 4 zeros and we're done. But no, there's a much more bigger play that is going to be made that a lot of retail investors are going to miss out. They're looking for it as a long-term investment. Things change. We have a pro-crypto administration. Let me remind you, a pro-crypto administration. Dogelon Mars was already destined for 3 zeros before a crypto administration. But again, don't hold to what I say. Don't do what I do. You make your own financial decisions upon yourselves. But I see a much more larger picture than what we are looking at right now. Markets have spoken. Up from here. Paul Barron, let's hear what you got to say.
U.S. government shutdown may signal a crypto market bottom. Here's the shutdowns since 1976. The big one was back in 2018 under Trump, 35 days. That was the biggest one. Here's the facts the media is not covering. The average length of a shutdown is around 8 days. The S&P 500 has ended higher 1 year after a shutdown, 86% of the cases. The S&P 500 also posted an average gain of 13% 1 year after the shutdown ends. So it seems and appears that the markets don't necessarily care about this. U.S. government shutdown may signal a crypto market bottom. Here's the...
you hear what Paul Barron had to say. It doesn't really last that long. But I believe we had a government shutdown in 2019, 2020-ish. Remember when a lot of these companies was going bankrupt, filing bankruptcy, but then a lot of people became billionaires? This is the bullish propaganda you need today.
Check this out. If you're not into bullish propaganda, close your eyes, close your ears, don't listen. And of course, past performance not equated to future returns. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto's risky as fuck and you can lose all your money. Don't forget that. Okay. October, November tend to be some of the absolute best months in the cryptocurrency markets. Now, sometimes you'll see, look back here through history. This is very fascinating. Look, average gains in October are like 20% for Bitcoin. Sometimes you're going to get a red November. Look, 2021, 2022, they weren't horrifically bad, but bad enough, right? 2018, 2019, these are bear market years, you know. But overall, even November tends to be a pretty good month. Now, December obviously is a mixed bag in terms of how overall performance here for Bitcoin, but October, November, Q4s, most years tend to have pretty good price appreciation. This time can always be different. Some shit can happen, but with everything we see lining up, the betting odds would be that something decent happens to the markets over the next 2 months. Bitcoin goes up, other things will go up too.
What's your thoughts, guys? Let me know your thoughts down below. Shout out to Crypto Dominance. He says Elon is going to use a majority of his wealth to make life multiplanetary for the long-term survival of consciousness. Now, as you guys know about Dogelon Mars, this is all that we stand for is multiplanetary living on Mars. All right. Q4 face melter incoming. History doesn't always repeat, but it does rhyme. And when September closes green, October and November follows every single time. October average plus 20.46%. Moonvember average plus 46.02%. At 118,000, if Bitcoin simply rides the averages we're looking at. End of October, around 142,000. End of November, $207,000. Not financial advice, just cold, hard data. And as you guys see right here, and let's take it here to 2015, 2016, September, October, November, bullish. let's say 2021 and 2020, if you guys are looking, I mean, we still remain bullish. Yes, we started becoming bullish at the end of September. So I can't really come at these guidelines, but this was in 2016 and 2015. 2024, 2023, as you guys see right here. Hey, let the games begin. Justin, $3.6 trillion. JP Morgan says Bitcoin is undervalued compared to gold. Suggests Bitcoin could reach $165,000. Again, that's you know, a lot of these institutions are throwing out numbers of where they predict of where a digital asset is going to go and how far it will reach, but no one really knows. If you talk about data, if you've seen the magnificent jump in prices in Bitcoin in the early stages, without a pro-crypto administration, without financial institutions accumulating digital assets, only one person was Michael Saylor that was accumulating, and other, small retail investors who are now multi-billionaires. Bloomberg reports Vanguard is considering offering its clients Bitcoin and crypto products. If you guys remembered, in the beginning, back in the day, right? They used to always say, hold on, get this right. Damn, it's blurred. They used to say, oh, Bitcoin. Oh, we're going to let our investors buy into Bitcoin. But they will never say just digital assets. We are going to serve our clients who would like to have digital assets in their portfolio. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip right quick, man.
If you're a Vanguard investor and you want to buy Bitcoin ETFs, you don't want to go to another platform. And nearly every major platform now offers Bitcoin ETFs. So I feel like this is a sign of times, a big shift, but still we're not sure. But when we talked to Vanguard, they said they're listening to clients, they're talking about it. So again, they're opening the window by a little.
Yeah, I mean, to me, what it sounds like is they saw demand from clients.
Yes.
And they want to make sure that clients stay on their platform to do what they want.
The ecosystem, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Is that a fair assessment?
Yes. Eric Baltunas, again, he was the one who I talked to for this story. He said that, if Bitcoin ETFs weren't as successful, we may not be seeing this. But it's so hard to ignore the astounding success. I mean, altogether, the cohort has around 142 billion in assets. 80 billion of those is from BlackRock. 20 billion alone came this year. So you don't even see the demand abating. And with the SEC now, you might see more cryptocurrency ETFs to come. And to close the door on that money-making big, it's just lavishing capital, investors lavishing capital into these ETFs is a big, maybe, mistake, according to some.
I wonder to how much of a role the CEO, Salim Ramji, plays here in Vanguard's not changing his mind, but being a little bit more open to the idea of crypto and blockchain.
Definitely big. I'm glad you brought that up because Salim Ramji, he's a BlackRock veteran. To many, he was one of the people in charge or led the charge for the IBIT to launch. So he has expressed openness with blockchain and Bitcoin, and he's the first outsider to ever become the CEO of Vanguard. So this is definitely, potentially, according to insiders, we don't have proof yet.
Is it a little risky? Because in just 20 seconds here, if for some reason we see a widespread decline in crypto asset prices, people could say, hey, why did you let us do this?
It's a major time to buy. What are you talking about? What, why did you let us do this? Make it make sense, man. Tom Lee said live on CNBC that Bitcoin will make a monster move in the next 3 months. Supply shock incoming. And that's pretty scary. And I also want to throw this out to you guys too, right? Before I even play this clip. Do you guys notice that our circulating supply of Dogelon Mars has not been updated? If you look at this, The circulating supply of Dogelon Mars has not been updated at all. When Dogelon Mars came out, this is the same exact circulation supply that we have had since the beginning. But if you're looking at this, and this is where I had said this in one of the videos, I was like, how come this circle, you know, about a quarter of it is gone? So what it's saying right here is there's only 54.96% of the circulation of the supply in the circulation right now. What? Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Like, so when I was hearing like most people in the chat, they were like, CryptoBrown, like, if they only burn 100 trillion, we'll only have 449 trillion tokens. You get what I'm saying? Let's play this clip, man.
Sensitivity, global central banks easing. That's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And seasonally strong. I think they could make a monster move in the next 3 months, like huge. The second is monetary liquidity sensitivity, global central banks easing. That's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And seasonally strong. I think they could make a monster move in the next 3 months. Like,
yes, it can. Just then, Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev says tokenization is going to eat the entire financial system. You guys are not understanding how like successful you all are going to be. Like you can't look at the previous data over the years. Yes, Moonvember, you know, October, whatnot. Yeah, cool. I'm not saying, oh, I'm overly excited. No, it's safe to say that I am a veteran in the game, and I'm not going to overly excite myself because digital assets is so volatile and it's so unpredictable. And that is the key word, unpredictable. And that's where a lot of people like tend to forget. You cannot predict the digital asset markets. No one understood when Bitcoin and Dogelon Mars, those two tokens, shot up like crazy last year, November. People tend to forget. We are dealing with digital currency. Digital, which meaning there is no limit. There is no cap limit on the currency. Understand that you are able to be a quadrillionaire. Make it make sense. You're not able to put $1 quadrillion into a bank account. It will be impossible. It will be impossible to carry a kilo. Let's take that back. A couple bricks of gold across state, around town, and try to sell it. Man, I don't think y'all understand it. European Central Bank predicts that the next financial crisis is imminent and that rapid technological changes are taking place in the global financial system, including the emergence of stablecoins. Now, I know you guys heard me speak about her a lot. Christine Lagarde, she is one of the big dogs in the European Council. Do not be sleep on her. She has a powerful, what can I say, voice of when it comes to monetary policy. We're just going to play a little bit of what she's going to say. We ain't going to run it down.
Conclusions. And I found, I have to say, the title of this conference a little bit intriguing, quite provocative, as you said, Luke, rightly. And I wondered whether I should really open the conference. Because my professional life in public service is just littered with crisis, one after the other, to the point that my husband actually said that I should not take another job after this one, risk of provoking yet another crisis. So being where I am and comfortably facing adversity, we still ask ourselves, with a big question mark at the end, please note, the next financial crisis. And the question mark is intended to express that we're not trying to trigger, to provoke, but to actually do everything we can to anticipate, prevent, and examine what the circumstances are that would actually trigger such a crisis. And I think we must keep 2 points in mind when thinking about the topic. First, throughout the post-war era, the global financial system has been in constant transformation, and the pace has only accelerated with advances in technology. And second, what appears new often simply reflects old risks, except with a different costume and in a different form. And here I'm reminded of Professor Carmen Reiner and Kenneth Rogoff's and the history of financial crisis. This time is different. The book's subtitle tellingly is, not that it's different, it says 8 centuries of financial folly. After 8 centuries of experience, I think it's fair to say that this time it is never different.
Oh.
And that is why research plays such an important role in helping to safeguard financial stability.
At the end of the day, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. So I had ran a little price, a little data. So we're going to do it like this. So circulating supply is 549 trillion, right? So it says percentage of supply in the circulation right now. And with me running this here, 54.96% of 549.65, which leave us with 302 trillion tokens. Let me repeat that. 54.96% out of 549.65 equals out to 302 trillion tokens. The Great Burn hasn't even done yet. The Great Burn has not even started. And we are steadily accumulating, which we are taking. We are buying these tokens out of the circulation. Every transaction that is on the metaverse is being burned. Every transaction that is happening on the metaverse, those tokens that is in this circulation supply is being burned. I don't think y'all understand me. I'm trying to make it as clear as possible to you guys. There's only 302 trillion tokens in the supply. As of right now, or of last year, or do we know? Man, wake up. Let's make the screen a little bit bigger. Bitcoin returned since 2010. In 2010, the year start was at 203. Year end, it hit up to 30 cents. That's a 9,900% change. In year 11, start of the year was at 30 cents. The end of the year was at $4.72. And as where we are at, I want to, and that's a major leap. If you're seeing these leaps, but look though, we had a correction. But no, this is real major right here. From 2013, $13.05, it shot up to $758. Do you guys know what y'all hold? Do you guys know how major that we are in a position to become multi-billionaires? You see, you heard it first. And we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop. We will all be known as legends. Legends. So when, yeah, for those people who hold trillions of tokens, and when they do liquidate, yeah, they're going to be hell off rich. Cool. But what makes you think that we can't reach 10 cents? I just explained to you guys what digital means. There's no cap to it. There's no cap. So I mean, just make it make sense. And most people are gonna say, oh, well, CryptoBrown, well, these people are gonna dump the market. Let them try to dump it. Let them go ahead and dump it. And I believe that there's gonna be regulations that you can only buy certain amount of assets. Yeah, you guys experienced this on crypto.com and most of these other exchanges. So be smart. They're doing away with digital with fiat. They're doing away with it. U.S. Treasury exempts Bitcoin and crypto from 15% corporate minimum tax, which is bullish. And as you guys seen from yesterday, Edwin was good. Tier 1 listings, the great burn, it's coming. Tier 1 listings. So make it make sense, family. We're here for one reason only, to become wealthy. Yes, we have generated a lot of good, great people around the crypto space or whatnot. But let's just be real and honest. You're here for that digital money. That's what you're here for. And it's very hard to say for me to even sell any of my assets. I can't. I cannot. Now, I see a bigger picture than what others see. You could go looking at other type of data and TAs and whatnot. And again, this is not throwing shade. I'm just putting fertilizer in the ground. But we're going to shoot up. We're going to shoot up. I spoke to somebody who does, I thought we had a good, thing going, you know what I'm saying? Buddy was like, yeah, man, you the crypto dude. I'm like, yeah, And then he was like, man, I'm paying for services or whatnot. And I do a lot more of the option trading in the stock market. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, you do that? I said, nah, I ain't really into the whole option trading. Shit, I just invest and hold, and whatever pops off. But I'm already gambling of buying assets. Yeah, you're making shit tons of money with your option trading. Cool. And shout out to everybody who does do option trading, but it's not for me. Not for right now. Not right now. I ain't got money to burn or fly away like that. Because damn it, this digital currency is going to be here for the next century. For the next century, couple centuries from now. So this is why in the beginning of my videos, I always say generational wealth, but I want to take it back. Right? Damn. Video damn long. I done made a video this long, man. But it's just all facts, man. I just want you guys to understand how, like, the journey and where a lot of you guys are going to become successful. Real shit, man. Real shit. I said this shit. What? 10 months ago. 10 months ago. Let's hear what I gotta say. 2025 is gonna be a year full of new millionaires. We've been investing since 2021. For people who've been in the whole crypto space, some of them been in since 2016. We're in 2024, the end of 2024. Damn. A lot of you guys have got wiser, understood the assignment. A lot of people was tired of having, feared out, like, if this token shoot up or they bought in too high. Oh, it's about to go crazy. You guys invested into Dogelon Mars. Yeah. At its lowest. Yeah. I'm talking about 6-0. Shit, we bought it at 7. I mean, for us OG holders, we got into the space way early. But at the end of the day, people are having the time to buy Dogelon Mars at 6-0. Yeah. And I don't think people realize how much money that they're going to make in 2025. I believe you, bro. They say in the first 100 days, they're going to clear out all the regulations, clarity. Gary Gensler gone. They did. Right now, people are trying to figure out what token that they should invest in. They're still thinking about the stock market. Donald Trump is the first pro-crypto president ever. I'm not politics. Okay. Follow the money. So you can see the head CEOs, founders, that they know they're going to make boatloads of money in the oncoming years. People who've invested into multiple assets throughout the years, we're going to have, man, I'm at the beach right now. Obviously, y'all do that. But all those years of patience and, struggling, we're about to see what's really about to happen in 2025. Where Dogelon Mars going to go? I told you guys 2 zeros. Hey, if we reach just 3 zeros, I mean, most of you guys should be millionaires by then. So I just wanted to make this little video and just, share my thoughts. I try to do a live, but I guess there's no signal at the beach. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Investing is not supposed to be stressful. And I'm gone. I'm gone. Hey, you guys see that, bro? See, we went back to the future. We went back in time. Let's just say it like that. We went back in time. And this is why this channel, this YouTube channel is legendary. Again, I ask every single one of you that is watching this video right now. For those who are watching me right now, hey man, start downloading those videos that you see. Start downloading all of the videos that you see on this channel. I mean that. Download it. Man. Dog, like, it's real. And then check this out, man. Like, I went back in time. Back in time. Again, I am still, an XRP believer. Don't get me twisted. XRP was my first asset that I had invested into when I got into the crypto space. But when I hopped on to Dogelon Mars, man, crypto family, I'm back with another update. Doge, Elon, Mars. I'm telling you right now, I know I don't really talk about meme coins, but I had bought me a bag earlier this year. And it wasn't 5 zeros in front of it. It was 9 zeros. Doge Elon Mars is going parabolic. It is going parabolic. I have never seen, of course, Shiba Coin. Shiba Coin is going crazy. Okay. The market cap is at 743 million and it's steady rising. Okay. We're not even touching the billions yet. Okay. And as you can see, the all-time high was 0.000002. We are going to break our all-time highs of that there. I'm going to go down to this chart right here. And as you can see, we hit up here, we were at the all-time highs of 23, and the market cap volume was at 372 million at the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months later, we're climbing all the way back up. Yes, we are. We're climbing all the way back up, fam. And this is, I'm telling you right now, it may eat up another 3 more zeros. Another 3 more zeros, fam. This is looking crazy. And right now, you can get Doge Elon on BitTrue, KuCoin, and Polynex. Yeah. So, I want to give you guys a little update, let you guys know what's in my bags, And honestly, I put in $30 and I'm looking at like profit $800. $800. So it's very cheap right now. Still, it's very cheap right now. I'm not going to tell you guys to go in, but you guys are the financial advisors of your own cryptocurrency. So think about it. It was 9 zeros in May, and now we're at 5 zeros. It's going to go parabolic. Doge Elon Mars will go parabolic, and that's a coin that you didn't even hear Elon Musk said that he doesn't have. He said he does not have Shiba, but he may have Dogelon Mars.
Never sue the person who hit you after a car accident. I just got 100,000.
Do you guys understand what the hell is going on? Hey man, like I'm not just like I'm not just giving you guys some BS. I am giving you guys information that damn that is so valuable, bro. That is so valuable. And a lot of people are asleep. A lot of people are asleep. But listen, for those, let me know. Start sharing this video, man. Share this video right there now on YouTube. Yeah, share it on YouTube. Download the video, upload it. And if it copyright, I'll allow it. Share this on X, share this on Facebook, share this on Instagram, Blue Sky, whatever. You're not understanding how major you guys are going to be. I got one more thing for you guys. You see, CryptoBrown always come out. I get in my bag sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been in my bag lately. I have not been in my bag lately because, you know, everybody seemed to know what's going on. And, you know, and it's all this back and forth of who knows this and who knows that. It's not about that. I'm happy that everybody have a shit tons of knowledge of this digital asset. Like, you guys made me proud. I'm not trying to be the best of the best. No, that's not the point. The point of my channel is just a documentary of showing and guiding myself through these difficult journeys, these obstacles that I had to maneuver. And I can really say it has been a difficult journey. It has been. But I'm not going to make myself or, hey, you know, this person knows this. Oh, well, let me go ask this person. Let me go ask this person. No. You all obtained this great knowledge, but not just in this, but financial literacy that you did not learn in school. That's all that matters, man. That's all it matters. It's not about who's the best or who knows it all or who's talking to who. The information was there the whole time. You just have to dig deep. You hear Athena back there? Athena. Quiet, girl, quiet. But yeah, I want to put this in your face right quick. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Again, we have a pro crypto administration that is taking place. And I am going to let you guys hear this very useful and important information. And it does not matter because the dev sold or they transferred. Methuselah Foundation does not hold this asset. No, that's how do you say it? It's nonsense. It's nonsense for those to believe that. It's nonsense for people to feel that this token has gone to waste. Oh, this is going to be a impeccable movement. And there's the amount of information I'm about to put out to you again. And I put this information out in the beginning. But a lot of the OG holders left out. They ran out. They dipped. I know as a OG investor, Dogelon Mars, the one who is still standing, the one who ain't never gave up, the one who ain't never lost hope, is still here. Let me get to the facts right quick, man. Y'all here for the facts. Y'all ain't here for this rah-rah. I'm gonna give it to you. Now, as you guys know, we are going to deal with a great major burn. This post was made 4 years ago. Shout out to Crypto Pomelo. Salute. Can Elon burn tokens? I'm gonna read the whole thing. I don't want you guys to think I'm just picking and choosing of what I read out to you guys. No. Everyone loves a nice burn these days. Burning is all the rage. Got too many tokens? Burn them. Want to send your token to outer space? Burn half supply. Such a cool buzzword. Burning is the best thing to happen to humanity since sliced bread. Or is it? What is ERC20 token burning? ERC20 tokens, like Dogelon, are considered burned when they are sent to the so-called burn dead black hole address, of which you see right here. If you pull a notion for this address, it will say burn address. Ethereum name service burn address, ENS. I believe that's the correct proper name, but you know, Etherscan has the comment. This address is commonly used by projects to burn tokens, reducing total supply. At the time of me writing this dead address contains exactly, let's do this, hundreds, thousands, 4.6 billion Dogelon Mars. Less than 5 billion, about $7,500 worth. Hey, Jack. Hey, hold on. Did that go over your heads? Did this really go over your head? $7,500 worth was around 4.6 billion tokens. Jack, at the time of him writing this, y'all don't get it. Type down in the comment section if you get it, if you understand it. I don't think y'all understand. I think it went over your head. Let me keep going, Jack. No one has the keys to this address, and most likely no one ever will, due to how crypto works. More atoms in the universe and all that jazz. Therefore, whatever is sent there stays there. Myth number 1, burn tokens disappear, gets destroyed, turn to ash. Thanks to the paragraph above, you should now understand why this is false. Burn tokens are effectively frozen, pun intended, and will remain so forever. Thrown into a bottomless pit, never to be retrieved, but they still exist. Myth number 2, when tokens are burned, they go poof, and the value of remaining existing tokens increases. No, that's called rebase, like re-rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the stuff wasn't all the way there, so you had to, you know, re-rock it, which I ain't never had to do. But and Dogelon does not need to do that. Rebase tokens are those that freak out when their charts turn red and immediately destroy part of their supply to keep the price going up and chart green. Dogelon Mars ain't ever got to do that. Most of these other assets that y'all scream about, cry about, oh, man, they have to do all that to keep it up the float. Understand this. Holders suddenly have less tokens in their wallets, but the value is the pretty much same. Sneaky stuff. So the point where he's trying to say is like, hey, yeah, when we burn, but you know, the tokens that you guys have, it's gonna go stupid. So what effect does burning have? Since burn tokens are thrown into a black hole without a key, all that means is that the dollar value inside those tokens, the essence of what makes them valuable, is also locked. The main benefit here is that the tokens in the dead address can never be sold. No one can ever unlock their value and extract those juicy dollars, Ethereums, whatever that are inside. Less tokens to be sold, less sell pressure. In simple terms, the only way is up. Let me know if you hype right now. This effectively raises the lowest price floor we can ever drop to and stabilize the price as less tokens can be traded. These are known as the tokens in the circulation. And I just did the math. We have 302 trillion tokens. That's just what I see of the data that CoinMarket has presented to everybody that we all can research and look up. This is great. So can Dogelon burn? As far as we all know, there is no dev wallet. If devs don't hold tokens, they can't burn them. Simple as that. They could perhaps buy back some tokens with their own money, but they never mentioned anything like that in the past, so it's unlikely. He created this post 4 years ago, April 23rd, 2021, on Reddit. You can look it up. Oh my God. Everything that I said in the beginning, don't do what I say, don't do what I do. But go ahead and sell your tokens when we shoot up the 430s, Jack. I need you to. For those big whales, I need y'all to sell them. Sell them. I want you to sell a whole trillion at once. Or you could do it in 25%, 75%, however you want to do it. They say CryptoBrown got big balls. I mean it. Sell it. Make it make sense. So for those who hold a shit tons of crypto, a Dogelon Mars, everybody is human. I'm not a human. I may look like a human in human form to all of you guys and to the people at my work, colleagues and whatnot, but I am not a human. I'm not a human. I am known for the capabilities and the mindsets that I have is not the same as a average human being, because I take it to an extent that others will not go. I will take you up through there where you may take it up just a notch. I will do things that you would never think of. I am not of this world, and not to say nothing crazy, but I'm just saying the amount of knowledge that is out for everybody to obtain and have, and to not understand the information that is out there for you guys. I can't really say anything to you guys, because you guys seem like y'all just, like you've been in this for a while, and you guys seen other assets that just came and go. Let me get to it though. Let me get to it. This is great. So can Dogelon burn? As what they said, if the devs tend to use their money and buy up. So this is why it's taking a long time. What most of you guys don't understand. This is what most of you guys don't understand. This is the reason why the burn has not even started the year prior. Because they said, okay, we got to generate enough funds on the side. So when we do make this major purchase of these tokens, it's going to be locked away forever. And y'all not understanding the amount of hard work that the devs are doing. Y'all just greedy. I understand y'all are humans, but y'all are just greedy. Understand that no one has the keys to Dogelon Mars. They have the keys to create metaverses. They have the keys. So they are implementing ways for the burn to occur. Reoccurring burns. So I am reassuring everyone. 3 zeros is the stop. It's the next stop. But we're going to go up a lot more higher than that. Uniswap burns a little, don't they? They do exactly 0.3% from every transaction that goes through them. This is known as a reward for the liquidity providers, and normally they would be able to withdraw this reward in the future, along with the liquidity provided. Alas, our awesome devs loaded up Dogelon with 40 Ethereum in April and set it into the world, throwing away the keys. And the liquidity rewards have been growing and growing and growing. Started with 100 bands, 100K USD. There's now over 40 million USD in that pool. Multiply 40 Ethereums now at the current price. At the current price, Ethereum right now, we're sitting at what? 4,400. 40 multiply just 43.94. Let's do that. 43.94. I mean, just 175,000 that most of you guys do not have in your bank account. Can't say that's not a lot. Make it make sense. For context, on a good trading day, that's an additional 100K daily into the locked liquidity pool. And it's well over, what, 20, 30 million? Locked forever. So I guess you can consider these effectively burned. Methuselah holds tokens, 430 trillion of them. They should burn. Hold your horses. Methuselah Foundation is a nonprofit based in the USA. Given their classification, unlike individuals and corporate entities, they cannot destroy any donations received. They can sell, but they cannot burn. If they did, they would be in legal trouble due to the laws applied to nonprofits and charities. But think about it. If Methuselah Foundation decides to state their tokens for the upcoming Elon, and they essentially never sell, that would equal to 43% of supply burned effectively. Wouldn't that be something? And I know most of you guys in the comments like, man, Elon ain't never came out. What's going on? X payments. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. Surely someone can burn us holders. Go ahead. You could burn your entire portfolio if you wish. Won't make much of a difference. Even if all retail traders, regular people like you and me, excuse me, burn half of our holdings, the effect would be minimal. Less than 1%. Even if truly everyone participated, which is never going to happen. Y'all ain't going to burn y'all bags. Y'all know that for a damn fact. Y'all ain't going to burn y'all bags. Bonus myth. Shiba holders have come together and burned trillions. Did they really? Look closer. And hold on. Before I just throw a number out there, because I know we have detectives in the chat that is like, oh, actually, there is only 589 trillion tokens in the circulating supply. And look how much that's still in the circulating supply. 99.94%. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, I think I woke somebody up. I think I just made it make sense. Their market cap is at 7.33 billion. And they're sitting at 4/0/1241. And they're ranked number 22 on CoinMarketCap. But they have 589 trillion tokens in the circulating supply. They have 1.32 million holders. And the percentage of the supply in the circulation is 99.94%. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? The total supply of Shiba Inu is 589.5 trillion, but they have 589.24 trillion. Why is that? Explain to me. Why is that? But if you look over here, look at the holders. This is how many holders that we have. Our market cap is at what? $55 million. It's a whole lot different when you're looking over here at Dogelon Mars than when you're looking over here at Shiba Inu. I mean, but yeah, I just, I hope I woke some people up. They started with quadrillion tokens, just like we have. Half given to Vitalik, half sent to Uniswap. Then Vitalik decided to donate quite a lot to India COVID relief for whatever reason, throw 41% of Shiba supply into a non-standard burn wallet. Since then, thousands of Shiba holders have tried to burn as much as they could, celebrating the numbers and making sure to tell everyone to burn as well. Want to know how much Shiba community burned since Vitalik did his thing with all their playlists and whatnot? As of now, address contains 35 billion tokens, contains 15 billion, not counting Vitalik's burn. That's 50 billion Shiba Inu totally burned by the community. And that's 0.005% of Shiba supply. Yep. So no burn? Nah, sorry. Now that we have covered all this, let's talk about it. Why not burning is great at the time. Imagine you have 1,000 of some popular candies. Let me try to make it make sense for you guys that is watching right now. Let me know in the comments that you're still here. Damn, that's a hard one. I think that's why he chose that. So imagine you have 1,000 of some popular candies. You know they are popular. Oh, hold on. Everyone has to know about Pokemon cards. And I'm going to say it like this. Pokemon, or however you call it, or NBA trading cards. Y'all trying to get my drift. You know they are popular, that people want them, and that their price is going to rise because they give people superpowers and make them live longer. Knowing how great they are, would you really throw a bunch of them in the bin just to drop the hype and try to sell your candies a little bit faster? Would you discard them knowing full well how valuable every single token is? I mean, candy is. I wouldn't. There's no need to ever burn our valuable Dogelon Mars. In few decades, we might actually get to $1 per token. When we get there, you'll be happy you didn't burn any when the price was 5016. 5016. 5016. 501341. Huh. I mean, you guys have it. You guys have it. It's in your face. Now, what are you guys going to do? You guys going to buckle up and cry? Y'all going to, you know what I'm saying, just hold on and just get ready for this crazy ass ride. It's about to be an unbelievable moment. So again, man, make sure you share this video. And I see the ones that do share this video. Shout out to everybody. But I really do need you guys to share this video. It's major. Understand what's about to happen. Understand that we are in the most critical times as of right now. What are you going to do? how are you going to go out on this world knowing that you are now a successful multi-billionaire, a retail investor who took a gamble, took major risk, and became successful? This goes for the kings out there, and this also goes to the queens out there. I know there may be children or kids or whatnot, teens, however. I know you guys are watching. And if you're watching me, just understand this. If you've been investing and having your parents or whatnot throw a little couple dollars in your bag, I'm talking to you too. You're going to be the light for your family. You're going to be able to get your family out of the legal, not just legal, financial hardship that they may be going through right now. And I know you may be in your room, you may be at school, you may be watching me in the bathroom, however you go out in your life and you're watching this video, you're going to make it. You and your family are going to make it. You are wise enough and you are destined to make it because you were chosen. And you all are chosen.
This shit might go over nigga head if you ain't paying attention. A lot of niggas don't even know what DeFi is.
If you wanna talk to me, pay me in crypto, DeFi shit. Fuck all the banks, if your ass need a loan, come and see me. Fuck the government, I'm decentralized, bitch. Won't tax me, I ain't paying that shit. Fuck what you talking about, bitch, I'm legit. Want universal basic income, not me. Who you think you playing with, bitch, not me. Fuck centralized, that's government money. Fuck your eyes, they ain't spying on me. I'm my own boss, most high got me. I'm my own boss, most high got me. I'ma shoot the 3 like CP3. Great transformation, what do you feel me? Global reset, put the switch on me. XRP, gon' set a nigga free. Trust wallet game, I don't need no safe. Rolls Royce ride when I pick up babe. 13 M's, I'ma drop it on the house. Another 5 M's on the Lamborghini boat. 15 M's, ain't shit to me. Cryptocurrency, set a nigga free. If you feel like I feel, dog, that's real. Blockchain shit, just switched up the game. Fuck $100 bill, dog, that's lame. I don't want fiat, nigga, that's pain. In a couple days, that bit gon' crash. All the markets too, that's y'all last. The wrong pause.